Welcome to SHIßböX. Here's your host.
Oh yeah. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. Well, we have got a fantastic one planned for you today, and hold on, we're getting a call. We're just trying to start the show here already, getting called already. Hello. What do you mean it's part of the uniform? Where does it say that in the contract? That's bullshit. Ridiculous. Apparently there's a uniform we have to wear to work here. Fucking ridiculous. Absurd. Right. Excellent. We've got a fantastic show planned for you today, and boy, is there something us here at SHIßböX have wanted to get off of our chest. And that's the happy birthday wish to Emily. Happy birthday, Emily. Big old 27. Fantastic. Thank you. That cost them $3. Anyhow, moving straight into the show today. Today we are talking about something that is very special to everyone at Xbox. That's right. We are talking about the fact that there are versions and iterations of games that you can play that are on Xbox. Now, what games you can play on Xbox? What are you talking about? That's not anything we don't already know. Yeah, we know you already know that. But what you didn't know is that there are some games that, and if we're just throwing them out there and such, just off the top of our head, like Final Fantasy, right? That you could play some versions of it on Xbox. It's like, yeah, I'm playing Xbox. Or you could get like Final Fantasy VII Remake, get it on the PS5, grab some haptic feedback and be like, I'm living a Final Fantasy in haptic feedback reality. And it would be insane. So, that's just where you could do that if you were to, get it on PS5 and stuff like that. But us here at SHIßböX, we're all things Xbox. And while we love playing and we got it digitally, so we don't really got a, example to show you. And usually we like physical copies, but this is just one we happen to get digitally because it was such a fantastic deal on PlayStation. It's like, what? PlayStation has fantastic deals on games? Yeah, man, we got like the Final Fantasy VII Remake for like $6-7. It was crazy. And we had a gift card, so it was pretty much like it just worked out. But what we found in the store is Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. You might be saying like, what? You can play that on Xbox? And it's like, yeah, we got this on clearance because no one apparently wanted to buy it on Xbox. But it was only $8.99, and it's like, what? We can do the Reunion on Xbox? Like, we haven't even opened it yet, because sometimes it's just nice to have, like, antique-y relics and stuff from, like, generations and such. And a lot of stuff on Xbox kind of ends up collecting dust when people end up not playing it. Or like, case in point example, just off the top of our head, if you were to play the Final Fantasy VII Remake or whatever on PS5 with the haptic feedback and shit where you're like, giant fucking sword, I'm gonna fucking, knife this robot dude real quick. Now I'm gonna go through these halls, I'm gonna hack this shit, bam, bam, bam. Gotta plant a bomb in the nuclear plant thing. Like, it's crazy, right? And you're like, okay, but this is SHIßböX, let's just keep it Xbox. And it's like, we know, we get sidetracked sometimes. You can play toned down versions of these, type games and stuff. Not necessarily like, that remake per se. But, you get Crisis Core Reunion and such. And it's like, yeah, you can find some cheap copies out there. Now, Xbox doesn't really throw games like this on Game Pass too often. Usually they'll be throwing stuff that's been out for a little while, like sometimes like free-to-play titles, like Overwatch 2 recently came to Game Pass, and it's like, what? That's a free-to-play title? What do you mean you gotta pay a subscription service fee to kind of play that game? It's like, it's worth it, you get some skins. And so, you'll just be saying to yourself, like, what? Skins? Cool, man. I'm Cardboard Reinhardt and shit. That's fucking fantastic. Or Turtle Shell Diva. Fucking phenomenal. Crazy, right? Good times. But games like this exist so that you can experience them on Xbox. And a lot of times you can find them super cheap because no one else wanted to buy them or anything like that. And it's like, what? No one wanted to buy that? All right, $9, kind of an all right deal on it. Not as good of a deal that we got on, let's be honest, like our PlayStation 5 deal with the, Final Fantasy VII Remake and whatnot. But that is digital, so that's why it was kind of cheaper than the physical copy. But, this one really probably should have just been like $5 anyway. Because, it just kind of, no one really wants it and stuff like that. That's why it's like, hey, here's some clearance fucking games no one wants. Here's Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion. And pretty much like they're saying, like, Xbox, you're just going to fucking make it all, like, shitty with, the graphics and stuff anyway. Why even bother? And that's what they're saying at the stores pretty much from what we gather. I mean, for this to be on clearance and everything. It's like, oh, hey, thanks for, us only having 20 frames per second. What am I playing? Guardians of the Galaxy on Xbox. It's only 13 frames per second. It's like, Guardians of the Galaxy's fucking sick. That game's phenomenal. Even at 13 frames per second, that shit's worth it. But these games exist, man. They're on Xbox. They are ones that you can have fun with, really experience, and, kind of get behind, and have some phenomenal fun with. Now, what Xbox seems to kind of do as well is mislead and trick people somehow by getting people to not buy their games or not want anything to do with them or anything like that, because what they do is they have places start throwing all this shit on clearance, and we'll go back behind the curtain where the sausage is made, okay? Just for your examples and whatnot, because we, of course, aren't going to just edit stuff out or voice over some, gameplay that's either ours or not ours and be, completely fake about it and such. We're going to go behind the curtain where the sausage is made and immediately bring you the relevant information. So without further ado, Xbox has been tricking people recently, and they're like, yo, let's get places to start slapping shit clearance after clearance after clearance, and it's like, bam, here's some more motherfucking clearance no one wanted. What is this? This is Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Fuck, man, you can't even get people to, play Nickelodeon games and shit, and it's like, what are you doing, Xbox? It's like, that's not Xbox's fault, and us here at SHI'sböX know that, but this is just what game companies and, stores are probably saying about Xbox. So, we're not... This isn't us saying it because we love Xbox and all things Xbox. This is just what they're probably saying, maybe, in one way, shape, or form or fashion. And it's like, yo, throw this shit on clearance. No one wants to buy no Xbox shit. Put it on clearance. It's almost like that could be a thumbnail. Put it on clearance. It's on Xbox. Well, I wonder if that'll ever work or come to be. They've been putting a lot of stuff on clearance, man, at different places and stuff. And, here's some examples here of stuff that's on clearance at places. We politic! You might be saying, you were just dragging this shit out. And we'd be saying, we have a conversation that we had with the, upper tiers of management at the company. We'll reenact it for you. We're minding our business. Oh, phone's ringing. Oh, who could that be? We'll stop minding our own business. Hello. Yes? What do you mean they say we're milking it for time? Well, they're lying. What gives them that idea? What? Wait, they say we're trying to hit what mark? Huh? The 10-minute mark? No, that's ridiculous. No, we're nowhere even close to that. What do you mean it has to be 10 minutes? What do you mean that's what the contract says? That's fucking bullshit. Well, I was going to go play PlayStation. Well, I'm not going to tell them I'm going to play PlayStation. No. Well, if I reenact it, I'm going to have to. Well, you said you want 10 minutes of content. They can't make up their mind in the upper echelon of management, almost like everywhere else. But what they don't know, and come in close, we're going to tell you, what they don't know is that if you were to do an actual countdown of how much time you had to kill in order to get to the end of an episode, then you could start at a minimal number of 20 Or you could actually go even faster than that and start like 3, 2, 1.